Hello, welcome back to Johnny Twitches, and it's our latest episode in Bushbury, and you can see the new location of our water pump, which I will hands up admit I forgot to do it in the last episode. So we'll go into a quick clip of me actually moving this, and also doing the park. There's over beyond the sea of wind turbines, there's a castle that I said I was going to attach to the park, which, hands up, I also forgot to do during that episode. So our first cutaway is going to go straight to that. So enjoy. Right, let's look at moving this. So first of all, I am going to click relocate and pick this up. I've been looking around the map and I think I clicked the wrong buttons. So we are going to be moving this water pumping station here. I've been looking around the map, and ignore the death wave, please. And I was thinking, as it produces some noise, we could slot it in down here next to the farm. Because if we look at water pollution, we have no water pollution coming down here. We have some pollution of that coming from the factories up there, but there's no water pollution, and there's no ground pollution around here affecting the water supply, and the flow of the water is coming up this way. So I think this could be a perfect location. So I am at first going to chuck in the infrastructure here, and I should be able to maybe just come out this way and connect the road would be good. Pick off that little section there, and then go over here and pick up said water pumping station, and we'll just chuck it in here. And you know what? I think we can. I might put a little farmhouse in here. There's our UK semi-detached. No, there. Let's put in a little farmhouse in there. And give me the smallest one possible. Hoping that's going to match that pretty well. If not, we'll change it. Let's see that come in. Let's speed you up. That's pretty full on the old trees around here. Can I get any more in here? Oh, there's one. There's one. There we go. How are you doing? It's 80%. So what's coming in? That looks like it's going to work. A little farmhouse to go with the farm down here. Right. Okay. Ooh, mate. Right. Well, let's have a quick nose at my own death care in here before we go back to do what we're doing. I mean, if we look, we've got a lot. Got them all going out. I think it's my. Oh, that cemetery's full as well. Okay. You've got 5, you're gathering. Are you? Some of these, I've got quite a few, that's... Okay, what's this one? I'm going to need a bigger crematorium to be put in here, people. Okay, I feel we could put a crematorium up here. Let's come out of this zone, come down here, yeah. Crematorium. God, I forget how big the proper crematoriums are. Right, put that in there. Put that in. Hearses will be good. That's... Oh, it's on a bit of a... that looks better actually. And let's increase the processing speed in here. Okay, and we're going to get you just to operate in these districts, so Willow Gardens, Barlow Woods, downtown, Madison Grove. That's a bit of a weird shaped one, I might need to change that one. Jacobs Beach Key and that junction there. So we should also have a small army being dispatched right about now. Look, 11 have been sent out. Okay, right, I feel happy about that now. Right. So, got the administration section in here. Just have a quick nose at our pollution. Still going down. This part is still not great. This part's doing well, so we can have some more residential move in there. And some of you eagle-eyed people might have noticed I've put in a pier here, a pier right here, and it's going across the whole walkway. So not only does it act as the park, it acts as the bridge, because that just looks a little bit better connection than that whatever this is happening here, where people are like just the smallest section of pathway here and they're just going over this great big gap here. I am very tempted to delete this complete bridge and just have a pier going across it. I think that looks quite nice. We've got... oh, I thought that was someone sat there. No, it's the lamp shade. But, yeah. So, you know what? No time like the present. Let's... okay, go. Let's see if that makes them start using... yes, it does. They've all started coming here. There we go. That's already better. And I feel like I want a couple of palm trees around here, because why not? Palm trees, look, where's the apple tree? I know the apple tree's in here somewhere. There it is. Like apple tree pier. Just go up to this section here. Go out to the like that. Right, so we've got apple tree pier. It just makes it a bit more community based, doesn't it? It's like, that's quite nice. I like that. Might see if I can squeeze one crossing over here. Let's see. Nope. Yes. Nope. Yes. Oh, it's taken off. Chop down a couple of trees, so let's replant. I said I was going to be connecting up the parks, so this park here we've now got. Now, oh, look at that! Instantly started to make it. Okay, we'll ignore the great big barrier that is there. We'll just say that's not. It's weird, like you don't get a barrier here, but you get a barrier at the junction. Yeah, we'll pretend that's not there. We'll do make believe. Right, where's that? Where's the? There it is. So we were going to connect this park up as well. So. And we'll have.
Now entering thick digital games. Prepare for sensory overload.
There we go. Oh, it's done that again. Uh-oh. Okay, let's say that. Too late.
Stacking fresh beats all day and all night. You're listening to the smooth beat, keeping it fresh.
And we'll have a.
The leader of the City Services Division is with us in the studio today to talk about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Park set up.
Quite frankly, yes. It is an additional expense.
And
but the residents have come to expect a certain level of services, and we simply do
this
not have the
district
capacity
here.
to provide them within the city.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents would be more distressed if key services became unavailable. Their quality of life is very important to them.
But so is their money. We'll be back after this.
We're live.
Just deciding what I'm
and
putting
we're
in
getting
that block
reports about a
before we
traffic
do a
accident,
quick speed build so you can get a gist. Let's have a
somewhere,
look.
in the city.
Homelessness rate,
Road
quite
maintenance
good.
services
Unemployment,
have
quite
already been dispatched,
getting
and traffic flow should
ticking up.
return to
So
normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until
think
everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already
let's
know.
go
No
with
use
that
reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays
and that.
process.
And then over here. Put in some offices as well, so we got some nice jobs nearby at this development here with a person who has unfortunately passed away. So let's move on and let's go on to a speed build for Hawthorn Junction. We're going to fill in this whole quadrant here. Let me just double check the ground pollution. And actually, you know what? We're going to go for this quadrant as well. We'll do both of those. So, see you in a bit. So, speed build of Hawthorn Junction's gone ahead. We've got the central district building in nicely. some nice tower blocks here. Once the snow's gone, I'm probably going to start looking at filling in these bits here, so I know what I'm doing. But what I have done, pedestrianised all the central bits to keep the traffic just around the outside. And it's very much similar to a lot of redevelopments that are happening in the UK at the moment, where it is commercial on the bottom and expensive apartments along the top, with open spaces and jobs located nearby, and basically cars and that being pushed to the outer sections of these districts. Over here we've got, in right by the school, I know, some big offices along here providing more jobs, some different styled apartments overlooking the park, and then a kind of loud leisure area. So we've got like a box park here of container shipments. We have the Calliope Cafe, and we have a nightclub, the Eclipse, all along the coast here on Amberwood Street, which is exceedingly close to water level, and in some places even below water level. I might have to tweak that. But I think this is all filling in very nicely, and we'll see what happens with this industry, whether we continue to move industry further out of this area. Hawthorn Junction is developing very nicely, I think. What else did I zone? I haven't zoned other bits yet. I want to get that down a little bit more. And around here, actually I will do this before we just finish up on the episode. So we'll have those in there and there. And I can put another path in there, or another mini park. And we will see all, me, that we being the royal we, of course, in the next episode, where we look to bring in public transport. Hello, what's that? Ground pollution. Is ground pollution still affecting over here? Let's have a look. Oh, ever so slightly. That would dissipate very soon with this pollution all the way over here. That's going to go. So I'm not too worried about that. Right. Well, I'll have a think about what to put into this part of Hawthorn Junction around here. I'm thinking offices and admin stuff to make it look, feel modern and administrative. Till then, have a lovely restful week. Speak to you all soon. Ta-ra now.